it, I become the enemy. It doesn't seem fair.
Okay, so let's get into Wanda's character arc, and in this I'm just going to like go straight in. I'm just gonna dive in, like go balls deep in this. So basically what he's trying to say is, since Wanda Maximoff is becoming the villain, it's like sexist that she's being the villain, but I find it more like a character arc, because it doesn't make any sense that this is sexist. Like, what she did to the people in WandaVision is like blatantly wrong, and no one should ever abuse their power just to bring back their loved ones. Granted, Doctor Strange used a spell for Peter Parker to help him out. He did it out of the kindness of his heart. He didn't do it just because he was in grief. He did it because he just wanted to do it, and he wanted to help Peter Parker. So, in a sense, Wanda Maximoff becoming a villain makes sense because she is a villain. She's a villain in the comic books. In the House of M, she ends up just saying no more mutants, and it takes mutants out of the comic books. And she's just done like some horrible shit over the years. Like, so I don't think her becoming a villain is wrong, because that's what she is. She is becoming the villain because that's her character arc. Ever since she debuted in Age of Ultron up to Civil War, whenever we saw Wanda and Vision, a little chemistry between Wanda and Vision, and then Infinity War, and then Endgame. So her character arc ever since her debut was always her becoming the villain, and she enslaved a whole entire village just so she can have what she wants. So I find that to be a villain. She is a villain. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. She's a villain. There's no way that she can end up saying, oh, she's not a villain, even though she's done like some horrible shit. Like, legit, like, there's no way, dude. Like, this isn't sexism. Stop bringing politics into this. Don't, like, stop. Just stop. Like, your take does not make any sense, because if you actually watch the MCU, so taking out the fact that she enslaved a whole entire community in a town, taking out the fact that her character arc since her debut, everyone's been wanting the House of M story arc. So for order for her to do that, it's necessary for her to become the villain, because the way she did it out of just grief and out of her want to have a family. Doctor Strange helped Peter Parker again for just helping him, because Peter Parker is just a kid. Peter Parker is just a kid that didn't want everyone to know his secret identity, and it's just under that circumstance that Doctor Strange had a magic spell that helped him, and in that day, Doctor Strange had a magic spell, probably the exact same one, to reverse the spell that Peter Parker fucked up. So at the end of the day, this take does not make any sense, because Wanda Maximoff is a grown-ass woman, so she should know the consequences of her actions. Like, for fuck's sake, she took over a whole entire town. I didn't forget to mention that. No, I did not. So at the end of the day, this take does not make any sense, and I just want to talk about this guy even more. He's just known around on TikTok for just making these dumb ass videos, just trying to stir up controversy and stuff, just being like, oh, this is sexism, oh, this is that, this fandom's toxic, this fandom's even more toxic. It's because fandoms, in a way, there are always going to be that toxic person. There's always going to be that person that's going to be toxic no matter what. Like in the video game community, there's a bunch of toxic people in Call of Duty. Like, people say slurs and everything, and we don't give a fuck because it's Call of Duty. And anime, Naruto, One Piece, and Bleach, yes, they have their fair share of toxic fans, but it's the majority of them. Even My Hero Academia, that fandom is like notorious for having like horrible ships and having horrible like takes and everything. It's toxic, yes, but the show is still good. The shows weigh out the fandoms if the show is good. That is what I'm trying to say about the MCU. Don't look at this brain dead take and just be like, oh my god, MCU fan is just like this. They're just like this guy right here. Oh my god, they're like this guy right here. They can't take an opinion. They can't take this opinion. They can't do this opinion. They can't want this opinion. They don't want this opinion, or this 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 or this. It's just the toxicity weighs out the other toxicity. That's what I'm trying to say at this point. And I'm basically just ranting at this point. So my Twitch, which is Captain Archer 137, my TikTok, which is just Captain Archer, and then that's pretty much it. Be linked down in the description once I get a link to my TikTok, but I will have a link to my Twitch down in the description. But yeah, thanks for watching, and yeah, have a good day. And if you're on TikTok and you're watching this video, thank you for also watching this 3 or 5 part video. And yeah, have a good day. Bye.